All right, so I just want to go over something that can happen when you're teaching Paper Sloyd to your kids, tiers. We've had a lot of Paper Sloyd, paper modeling tiers. So I have found that if I am very prepared and I have done the lesson beforehand, there are less tiers. If I'm sitting there trying to figure it out, my child can get very frustrated. So I need to take the steps beforehand to have done the lesson and be prepared, which sometimes is hard to do, and sometimes I can't do that. As a homeschool mom, I have to say, we're gonna learn this together. The second thing that I have found that really helps if you're having a lot of tears and pushback and obstinacy in your Paper Sloyd lesson is giving them a copy of the template. So making sure that they have a copy of whatever book you're using in front of them, they can see it. If they're reading, they can read the instructions. And you're not just telling them what to do, which is also important. But there are kids that have different learning styles, and I have found for my son especially, he likes to be able to see, what am I doing next? What step have I already completed? And marking those off, checking those off, really helps him feel like he's accomplishing something. And the third thing I want to talk about is that Paper Sloyd is hard. They are doing hard work. They are using skills that are growing. Cutting, pasting, precision things. This is hard. And telling them, hey, I know this is hard, and let's just have fun with it and see where it goes. And sometimes if I see they're having a very particularly hard time, so for example, in year 1, if they're having a really hard time cutting out that square or whatever piece they need to start with, I will do that part for them, because if you're cutting out the first part wrong, everything afterwards is going to be wrong. But this is hard, and it can be very frustrating. So take breaks, go slow, and make sure you only do one model for years 1, 2, and 3. I believe in year 4 you can sometimes do 2, but we only do one model, and I just try to work individually with that kid, and I have the other kid watching the baby. I don't try to do my son in year 4, his model, and my daughter in year 1, her model at the same time, because that would just be absolute chaos. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know we have had a lot of tears, and I have even had a lot of frustration on the parts of trying to figure out these models. As if you watched all my videos, you will see that there are parts where I'm like, this part really frustrated me. I had to ask my husband for help, or I had to Google it, or I had to just figure out a way to figure it out on my own. I don't know what they're saying here. There are times when that has happened. If you are using the reprinted paper modeling book by Swanell, or you are using Paper Sloyd by Edna Ann Reich, or Rich, I'm not sure how you say that, Edna Ann Rich. Those were printed in the 1900s, and there's a little bit that they expect you to understand. For example, they expect you to know how to hold the ruler. Where does the one go at the bottom, or does the one go at the top when you're measuring? There's just a little bit of things that you have to figure out that can be quite frustrating. There is a new modern course that's come out. It's by Charlotte Mason Beehive. I made a video unboxing this. And the Charlotte Mason Beehive, they have updated pictures where they are in color, and they have step-by-step instructions. So it is much more user-friendly for the new modern generation. But let me know in the comments below if you guys have had any tears with Paper Sloyd and what you guys do in your homeschool when frustration happens. Bye.